what's going on, guys? Got another gameplay here for you of a game of ranked Wingman that I played on Gridlock with a friend of mine the other day, and it was kind of cool. This video is it's a special video, if you couldn't tell by the title. It's pretty unique video, especially for my channel. So I just thought I'd share it with you guys, and hopefully you enjoy it. We get into a match with some really good players, actually, and players like this don't come around very often, and it's a pretty rare opportunity. So I just thought I'd share it with you and do a little commentary over it. Maybe you guys can just enjoy the spectacle that's put on before you. Anyway, so yeah, I'm thinking about making an intro video to some of the commentaries that I do. Maybe one that can be used on any kind of game, because I'm going to be hopefully straying away from Gears of War 3 a little bit. I hope that if I get a couple of the new games that are coming out, I can bring some different kinds of options or different kinds of material on my channel. Obviously, I do this because I do enjoy doing this, but if I could get a lot of subscribers and if a lot of people enjoy what I bring them, then that kind of gives me a little bit of satisfaction out of it. Real quick, if you look in the bottom right corner of the screen, you're going to see a special counter. I won't ruin what it is if you can't tell already by looking at it, but you just check that counter out as the match goes on, and I'll try to explain its significance at the end of the game. Anyway, so yeah, so the intro video. I'm not a big editor or anything, but I definitely think that I can make something that would be kind of unique, so that way make me feel like my channel stands out a little bit from a lot of the other people that do commentaries and gameplays and stuff like this. Don't really know what I'm going to do yet, but I'm going to see if I can put that on my next video and start putting links in the description and stuff like that to my other videos for anybody who watches this and kind of likes the kind of videos and the stuff that I bring. So what I was going to do is I was going to talk a little bit about the games that are coming out this month. Right now it's a pretty cool night on October the 18th, 2011. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning when I'm recording this right now. This is probably the best time of day for me, because this is usually when I get done with whatever work I'm doing, and then I get done with whatever editing and recording the gameplay and stuff for whatever I put up. And it's pretty quiet in my house right now, so this is usually when I do my work. Yeah. So I was going to do a little bit of commentating on some of the games that are coming out this month, October. I got a list here, and I'm just going to go down the list and see if I can talk a little bit about some of these games and maybe entertain you guys while you're watching this. October 4th, NBA 2K12. That's actually already passed. From what I hear, it's a good game. I've seen gameplays of it, and it seems like it's pretty much NBA 2K11, but that game was phenomenal. I enjoyed that game a lot. I had it for a little while, and then I traded it towards Gears of War 3, but that game was a lot of fun, especially for sports fans, basketball fans. You guys should definitely check out that game if you haven't already. Very realistic, very smooth controls. It wasn't very awkward, didn't feel really goofy. It was a lot of fun to play. They give you a lot of options, and they with the whole Jordan experience thing that they give you in the My Player is a lot of fun compared to other basketball games that I played. So you should check that out. Rage came out. For all you that are fans of ID, and I think Bethesda as well helped to make that. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but that looks like a pretty cool game. I was a big fan of Oblivion and Fallout, so and I think it had a little something to do with either one or two of those, and same thing with Bethesda. They helped publish and produce the two of those. So anybody that puts out that kind of a product definitely has got a thumbs up for me. I haven't even played the game yet, but I have seen gameplay of it, and knowing the kind of quality that those parties publish and put out there, I could definitely say that it's something that I would like to get myself, and that looks really cool. October 11th, Dead Rising 2. I think that looks like a new game, off the record. I think that's either a new game or an expansion pack, I'm not sure. I actually played the first Dead Rising. That game was a lot of fun. But I didn't really get a second one because it seemed like it was too, I don't know, it seemed like it would just be a remake of the first one, and it's not really worth $60 in my opinion. But if you can get it if you can get a game like that, like the first one or the second one, when it goes down to like $20, that's one of those games that for $20 you're getting a really good product. Forza 4 came out on the 11th as well. I played the second one, and I played the demo for the fourth one, and I like that game a lot. I'm not a huge racing game fan, but I definitely like those games. They seem very realistic, and it seems like you could just have a lot of fun if you're into cars and if you're into racing and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not really not, so I don't think I'm going to get that game, but it seems like a lot of fun if you're into cars, game like that, so you should check that out as well. Connectimals with Bears. Connectimals with Bears. I heard that was going to be a close runner for Game of the Year. That's just what I heard. I don't know. That definitely seems like a game that stands out to me to be one of those unique games that just takes the world by storm. Anyway, Michael Phelps pushed the limit. That looks exciting. Sesame Street: Once Upon a Monster. That looks exciting also. The new Three Musketeers movie was announced, I guess. The Thing also came out. The remake, not a remake. It's a sequel to the first one. For all of you that are too young or old enough to remember The Thing, it came out in like I think the 90s or the 80s. It was a good movie. I remember that movie. I liked it a lot. I think this is something to do with another camp or team or something that had to do with the first movie. Anyway, Batman Arkham City came out. I played the first one of that game as well, enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun, especially if you like Batman, if you like any kind of role-playing game. I believe Rocksteady does that game, the same company that did Red Dead Redemption. And that game was a lot of fun. Both those games were a hell of fun. Red Dead Redemption was one of my favorite games of all time. The Sims 3 Pets, that looks exciting. Battlefield 3, I think that's going to be the last game that I talk about. Battlefield 3 comes out on October 25th. Is that what this says? I thought the beta said the 29th. I'm not sure. But anyway, so the Battlefield 3 beta I played, and I enjoyed it a lot. I played the Bad Company games, and the Bad Company games were a lot of fun, but it was just lacking a little something to me. And the Battlefield 3 beta really, it seemed like it was a big improvement. I liked it a lot. It seemed like it was way more responsive. I didn't feel like I was as much of a cartoon character and stuff. I don't know, I have a lot to say about Battlefield 3, but I'll save that for another video. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm definitely going to be considering getting that game. I'd like to get it, and if you guys haven't played the beta, it already expired at the time of this recording, but you should definitely check out some gameplay that game, because it's a very good, realistic, and really cool shooter. It's a really cool game. You should check it out. Anyway, so that's going to be the game, and if you haven't noticed by now, the sawed-off counter is how many kills with the sawed-off that were had, which was 22 out of the 30 kills total in the match. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and of course, rate, comment, subscribe if you'd like to see more of this, and there's surely more to come. Toodles!